Ladies and gentlemen, for those in attendance and UFC fans watching around the world, this is the moment you've all been waiting for. Live from Misty's Kitchen in Nashville, Tennessee, it's tea time.
Woo.
Folks, guess who I have for virtual tea today? The official Ultimate Fighter foodie, not just of season 29, but the man himself, Aaron Phillips. How are you, Aaron?
Hey, I'm good. Just enjoying some coffee. Got done eating, of course.
That's of course what you've been doing as the foodie. So you're down in Houston now. Last time we talked to you, you were in Kotzebue. So things are a little different, huh?
Things are a lot of it different. Yeah. I'm sweating all the time now. Traffic. That's that's something. People are crazy around there.
You've got a car now.
Right? Well, no, not yet. The car market is pretty tough down here. Everything's really expensive for, because of COVID or something. I was hearing. I was like, well, I don't know, and so I'll just hold off on the car. But
this is Houston. That's why it's expensive as all get out. No, but there's traffic. There's heat. There's cowboy hats.
Cowboy hat. I still have to get a cowboy hat. I don't have one yet. I don't know if you earn them or you just go out and get one, but I want one. I want some boots. I want the hat. I want everything.
Oh, we'll see what we can do. We'll have to let people help you pick you out your first hat and pair of good boots, because I understand it's a big deal down in Texas, whether it's square toe or pointy toe. Like people actually get in fights over that in honky tonks.
Oh yeah,
I'm kidding. Like over boots, it's ridiculous. But
I heard something of like that. Yeah, they're asking me which ones I wanted. I was like, I have no idea. Like, I want a square point. I want the in between. I'll be neutral.
You'll have to find your neighbor Derek Lewis and have him take you shopping.
So. I've been trying to go to HEB, and the one he goes to. So I've been looking for him. I just sit there at the door. He's gonna walk in eventually.
I'm just here for asparagus. And I've been sitting outside for 3 hours, but, just drop by, just pick up some asparagus and run into the Black Beast. Hey, we've got some juicy scoop going on, though. We've got the Ultimate Fighter season 29 finale is tomorrow. And you've trained with every single one of these people who are in the finale. So let's start at the actual bantamweight at the first fight here, which are both Team Volkanovski. Not to spoiler alert those of y'all who are going to go back and watch the rest of the shows, but both Team Volk. What do you think on that fight?
I think it's gonna be a good one. I came down to Houston, kind of, with my girlfriend, and we're, just kind of like, hey, and because Ricky, who was in the finale, he recommended it, and he spoke so highly of it, of the Gracie Barra gyms, and so I came down and I've been loving it. I've been going to all those gyms. I haven't seen Ricky yet because when I got here, he left for California to go train at Team Alpha Male for a little bit. And then when he got back, I ended up leaving back to Alaska for a quick visit. And then, then I got back, and now he's off to Vegas to go fight. And man, I'm excited for this one. It's gonna be a banger. These guys, neither one's gonna shy away, and I love it.
Oh, it's gonna totally be a banger. Now, is it tough for you to watch because these are two of your teammates?
I'm excited about it. I think out of everybody in the house, these two are up there for the most deserving. They put their heart and mind into everything, so they put like heart, mind, soul, just everything on the table, and they're not willing to back down. That's why I think it's just it doesn't really bug me that they're fighting. What really bothered me was probably the Josh versus Brady. That one was like, oh man, those guys are good buddies, but I mean, they had a good fight. You can see that they still came out of it good friends. And we're gonna go see a couple of guys go out there, have a good fight, and be probably good friends afterward. Just go get a bonus and get out.
They'll be going to Whataburger when it's done. Celebrate. I think it's great. To see the camaraderie between you guys, especially on the show. I mean, you guys lived together for what, 6 weeks with
about 5-6 weeks
with no music, no TV. I don't know if everybody saw yesterday, but from our last time we talked, you were telling me about how there was no music, no television, no nothing, and you guys would sing in the house. And I believe you said Mitch was probably the worst singer, you and Mitch. Um, but I mean, my mind was blown. I had to imagine like no music, no access to music for like 5 weeks. So craziness. You get to be close to people, I would think, if all you have to do is talk to one another.
Oh yeah, it's definitely wild. And whenever we wanted the cameras to get off of us, we would just have somebody sing a like a song that's
Copyright.
Yeah, we can't have that. Yeah, it's copyright. Yeah. So we would sing whenever we needed alone time from the cameras.
That is awesome.
I don't know if you saw that last episode with Gilbert and Trey, their fight. We're all out sitting by the pool, and we're all singing that was like a whole like 2 hours, 3 hours of just those guys singing the whole time, and I was out there just enjoying it.
Oh, really? So you were out there for hours just singing? And
yeah,
that's awesome. No wonder you got so tan, dude. Like I was watching the show, it's like a progression of Aaron getting tanner by the end of the 5 weeks he's out by the pool, the tan Alaskan. So
I went in there pretty pale, so I had to do something about it.
Hang on just a second. I have put some tasty middleweight cookies in the oven. Tough Buck is my rescue service doggo, and he's probably letting me know that it's time to serve up some delicious Trey Sean cookies. Oh, wait a second. These are actually Gilbert Urbina cookies. These aren't Trey Sean Gore cookies. What happened? Oh my gosh. They still smell really good though, but tell me, this is totally different. What a mind blower. We watched the last episode. We think it's gonna be Trey Sean and Brian Pooh Bear battle in the middleweight matchup, and now accidents happen. We got to switch up.
Yeah, there was it was, I don't know what happened to Trey Sean, but man, when I found out the news, I was like, well, what are they gonna do? Who are they gonna put in there? Because at first I was like, who are they putting in? Like, what's my weight at? Should I be ready? And but I mean, it makes sense that they put Gilbert in there. I mean, he made it to the semifinals, and he lost to Trey Sean, but he'd be the next guy in the running. So I think that's really awesome that these boys are gonna go at it. I think it's gonna be really good. I think with their fight, I think it's gonna be a lot of knees and elbows. They both love throwing those. And I think it's just probably a lot on the feet. But it's gonna be a banger. That one's gonna be good. And I hope Trey Sean the best. But it is all Team Volk finale. Hey, buddy.
Hey, this is Tough Buck. Hey, Aaron.
Hey, Tough Buck.
Hey, sorry. He's very excited. He is the biggest fight fan. You wouldn't believe it. He's obsessed with Rose Namajunas. But he loves every fight, and he will be watching tomorrow night and cheering accordingly. So, I mean, that's a huge switch up, but it makes sense, to have Gilbert in there. Lots of knees, lots of elbows. And what do you think Brian's going to have to watch out for with Gilbert? Do you think it's, as far as differences go, calm down, buddy?
I think it's pretty even, a pretty even fight, but I think Gilbert's really good up close. I think he'd be really good in the clinch, and I think on the ground he's really, really good. So I think if Brian can keep it on the feet, and he's, even though Gilbert's pretty big, pretty tall, I think Brian might still have a little bit of a reach advantage, and he's really good about getting out of the way and just keeping the distance and just tagging. And he's pretty creative with his kicks too. So it's gonna be definitely interesting to see. I don't know who's gonna win. That's what's wild about it. That's why it's so exciting for me. I'm like, I don't know which way this is gonna go.
Same here. I'm scared to place a bet, because I'm like, oh my gosh, this could be anybody's fight. It's going to be so exciting. I mean, the whole lineup's exciting, but this is going to be super, super exciting. I just wish I was there. You should be there. They should fly all you out there.
I know. Have our little reunion afterward. That'd be cool.
I think that would be great. I think the fans would like to see that. I know we would. We followed you guys now for weeks. Our Tough 29 group of ragtag badasses, and I think we'd like to see a reunion. It'd be pretty cool.
Yeah, I would like to see everybody again. I see him through the phone all the time. Talk to him once in a while, and it's always good catching up. It'd be great to hang out with the guys again. I also saw. I don't know if you saw the guy I fought, Andre Petrosky, and Michael Gilmore's getting another shot. So they're fighting on that same card, on the main card, I think. So that should be a good one. I don't know. I'm kind of leaning more towards Andre just because of his wrestling, and he's a tough dude. But we get to see Gilmore at a more ready. He'll be more ready this time than he was last time. So he's not just jumping in a day's notice. Like alternate coming in.
Yeah. Oh, that's going to be super exciting. I love it. Are you going to be on Twitter while the fight's going on? Like,
oh yeah, I'm gonna be on Twitter, all the social medias. I'm gonna be all over it. It's gonna be exciting.
What's your Twitter again, so we can join?
My Twitter is a Phillips MMA, not to be mistaken with Aaron Phillips, who's already in the UFC at 135. I got a lot of hits on social media this last couple of days when I don't know Chris. What's his last name? But Chris Solis, he just fought Sean O'Malley. He's fighting Aaron, the 135er, and everybody's like, "Oh man, good luck in your fight against Chris." This and that. I'm like, yeah, he's bumping up to 85 because he doesn't think they're hitting hard enough down there. And people were like, "What? 85? What are you talking about?" And I was like, "You're the wrong Aaron Phillips, man."
Let's just hope for his sake it doesn't ever get confusing in the contract department. He shows up for a fight.
Shows up for a fight, and he has to fight like Yoel Romero or something. Paulo Costa.
We're going for the middleweight Aaron Phillips. I guess the foodie, the one with the snacks, the guy who's carrying the bag of snacks, that guy. So,
yeah.
I love it. So what's next on your plan? You're down in Houston, you're down at the best training centers available, and just rocking and rolling.
Yeah. Well, what's next for me is probably just keep training and just keep enjoying the life I'm living right now, because it's great. Like just living the fight life full time is great. I just clean the house, work out, and that's my life.
Did you just say you clean the house?
Yeah, just clean the house. And
okay, everybody, it's true. We watched him clean in the kitchen on Tough 29. He was in there, and I tried to make him feel comfortable today in my kitchen. So we're talking to Aaron in the kitchen, but he's still down there cleaning and working out and fighting, just being Aaron. So one less skill machine, but he's still the same dude.
Never really left the tough house.
Never did. Is that where you are right now? You're just secretly still camped out in the tough house?
Yeah, I just flew back to Vegas, and I just broke into the house and just in there the whole time.
Don't mind me.
Avoiding the other tenants who are renting the place out now.
Just hanging out in the pool.
Yeah.
Out there with my big muck ducks.
Just flopping around, big muck duck everywhere, splashing.
I love it. Aaron, I always have such a good time talking to you. You think you can come back on in a couple of weeks and help me talk about more fights that are coming up?
Oh yeah, definitely. And I think the Volk and Brian Ortega next month. So hopefully I can make it to that one. That'd be a good one.
Yeah. I think we should try out one of his recipes.
Yeah, we should do
Maybe we should make one of his recipes and give an honest opinion on it for people.
The next episode, we'll just do a little cooking thing like he does. Cooking with Volk. We'll just do a little Zoom
that works. Oh, that'll be perfect. So thank you so much for coming and having tea with me. And yeah, let's do that. Let's talk about the Volk fight and the Ortega fight. My money's on. No offense. No offense. No offense. I better shut up. Get myself in trouble.
Make him angry. They'll put a bunch of snakes in your house.
Oh, yeah. Okay, no clocks, just a bunch of snakes. Okay, one last thing. What was the craziest moment of Tough 29 that we didn't get to see?